Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with the speed with which this bill came up, I tried to make amendments to it so that we could make some more of the recommendations that the Basic Education Funding Commission made. I have some legislation I would like to incorporate into this bill, which will be a hearing on tomorrow. So, unfortunately, it's not prepared to be put in this at this moment. These amendments that we've quickly drafted don't function in the way I want them to exactly, and so I will not make that motion, but I would like to speak on the bill.
Yes, sir, and you did refer to two amendments. The next amendment that would be called up after a motion to suspend
so
would be 7686. So there's two amendments, and you may speak on them. Please, we're going to give you leeway to speak on both amendments, if you so please.
Okay. So, should I just speak on the?
You're not going to make a motion to suspend.
I'm not, correct.
But you wanted to just be able to explain what your amendments were. Is that correct?
I'll just speak on the bill so we can withdraw.
Oh, okay. I apologize. Then please, you're recognized on the bill. So the amendments are withdrawn.
Yes.
And there is no motion to suspend, but you want to speak on the bill itself.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Yeah. The floor is yours. My apologies.
Okay. That's okay. I'm not always as clear as I should be. So, Mr. Speaker, House Bill 1552 was passed unanimously by this chamber, and I supported it. I certainly want to improve higher education. Now we have the new Basic Education Funding Commission formula in this bill. Of course, it's only on new money, so it doesn't address any of the inequities of the past or current inequities. And so I would like to point out the Basic Education Funding Commission recommendations. The first one was school consolidation. And they recommend that we should appropriate money to a fund to incentivize school district consolidation. We're not doing that with this bill, except for one district. In this bill, we are giving one district $3 million in perpetuity at this point, unless we change it, to facilitate some consolidation for that one school district. The second recommendation is hold harmless. The Commission recognized that hold harmless is problematic, and they said that the General Assembly should come up with a solution for this. I have legislation, again, which we'll have a hearing on tomorrow, which tries to address this, and I certainly want that to be considered going forward. I will, so I really like to consider that before we start appropriating money for basic education. So I will be voting no on this bill for that reason, and hope that we can consider my legislation in the future. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.